obviously, as I've announced, we're going to have a second child. He's going to be a son. Dad, what do you think? 2, keep going, stop?
My philosophy was 2 hands, 2 kids.
That's it.
That was it.
If you can't handle more.
No, that was the most that I could handle.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I think you did a really good job.
I thought so too.
All right, guys, we cleared the air, but there was something, I want to say it was about 10 years ago now, that was a genuine clearing the air. That sort of happened at a dinner where it was just the 4 of us. First, let's talk about Petey the rabbit. Who would like to explain what kind of rabbit Petey was?
Well, it was Poshy's rabbit, so he should start.
Petey was a girl, but my father had a pet, not a pet, stuffed animal.
Yeah.
Rabbit named Petey when he was growing up, and he talked about it a lot.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
But so when I got a rabbit and I named her Petey, and rabbits smell terribly.
Yeah.
In their little hutches, so we kept her like in a hutch in the garage, and we'd bring her out, and she'd bounce around the house and always try to run away because that's what she wanted to do. But I loved her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how old were you on the fateful day?
I don't know. It was.
I think maybe 7, and he was 9.
Okay.
You were 9.
Yeah, something like that.
All right,
Yeah.
So what happened was, Poshy came upstairs and he said, Petey's in the cutest position. You've got to come down and see him.
Mm-hmm.
So I went down, and the position was rigor mortis.
Yeah.
Hold
And
on. This was the position.
so
want
this
my
one,
drink.
this one says to Seth, take Seth away and.
I can tell you, he says
Yeah.
to me, I feel weird around dead things.
Right, and he thinks you're fine with it.
Yeah. So he
Because
said,
you would touch anything.
that's
when
true,
you're-
but I feel like you were encouraging me to be a serial killer. Because he said, I'm weird with dead things. Well, you have to go bury Petey. Again, I was 9.
Right. And they don't call New Hampshire the Granite State for nothing.
And it was the winter.
And it was
was the winter,
January.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was about 20 below 0.
Also, so Josh was crying. You guys gave me a shoebox and told me to go bury Petey.
Right.
Based on the rigor mortis, there was no way of getting Petey's
Petey
legs
into-
into the box.
That's a technicality.
Technicality.
Keep going.
But first, like, before we know any of that, there's like a rock that you've put down as a headstone, and we go out and we have a ceremony.
Yes. So
And-
I say Petey is buried. I put a rock, a headstone. We come out.
And it was like in like a trail where we would always sled, and we'd always have to build up a snowbank so we didn't go over Petey's grave, and Mom would walk by it, and then we're at this dinner, and you're
Yeah,
like,
like 15 years later, and we're drinking, we're having a fun time, we're laughing about the past, and I say, hey, you guys want to hear something funny? I didn't bury Petey. I threw Petey in the garbage.
It was a real dagger.
It was so, I thought everybody would burst out laughing, and nobody did at all.
Yeah, it was daggers.
It was daggers, yeah.
Daggers.
Oh, there was, yeah, you
But
could
yeah,
hear
you
it.
couldn't get the shovel into the ground.
No,
You
that was the
explained
thing.
it
I
very
was
well.
9 years old, it was freezing, and I couldn't get any dirt up, and all I could think was all Petey ever wanted to do was run away. The worst thing to do would be bury her on the property.
That is true.
I put her in a truck and I said, go, Petey.
But I thought about the fact for 20 years, when I had to go from one point to another, I would have to walk around that rock. And I felt so stupid. I didn't feel stupid asking you to bury it when you were 9 years old in frozen granite ground in New Hampshire, but I did feel stupid walking around that rock for 20 years.
Well, thank you guys for forgiving me for that. Hey, to Petey, a drink to Petey.
Cheers.
And-